I'm like, keep driving, keep driving. But all it did was heighten his speed.
Wakanda Unit 8192 in pursuit northbound Fairfield at Gospel Road.
I'm gonna follow.
He's turning around.
This suspect vehicle was driving right at the front end of my squad car. It could have been deadly in a moment.
Give me lead, guys.
The situation was clearly escalating. His vehicle was considered a deadly weapon, especially the way he was driving it. What's he gonna do next?
On to 8192, the vehicle is off the roadway towards preserved property.
His state was so erratic that we felt that if we didn't do something, he actually would hurt or possibly kill somebody.
Back on Fairfield Road, southbound, approaching Gospel. Information. The vehicle is back off the road at Bonner Road, Fairfield and Bonner.
What's the next move of James Webb going to be when he's completely unpredictable?
Vehicle is back off the road.
We need to put an end to it. He was reported as armed and dangerous. We don't want anyone to be injured, especially civilians.
Vehicle is stopped at Bonner Road and Fairfield. Correction, traveling through an apartment complex.
This was a game to him. My hope was with the amount of time he was going off the road that he would have either rolled his truck or got it stuck somewhere.
8192, we're westbound Bonner from Fairfield.
He decides to go back west towards Wakanda. His speed was picking up. Now we're concerned that he's approaching other communities and putting them in danger. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of pursuits because I've seen the effects of how these things turn out. He just ignored all commands and kept his erratic driving through the neighborhood.
Will be southbound Grand, approaching Route 176.
I was glad because we were going to be out of a residential area.
Now we have a better chance of boxing him in and maybe ending this pursuit.
The information provided was Mr. Webb had been in prison for second-degree murder. When you hear that come over the radio, you start to run through scenarios in your head.
Dispatch was giving more information in real time, and that he was also considered armed and dangerous from a prior incident in the neighboring town of Fox Lake.
So the information provided to me from the neighboring chief was that he was visiting where his ex-girlfriend had lived, and he found a person that she was dating and beat him with a baseball bat.
On Holly Street from Route 176.
It really made us start to become more concerned about where the situation was headed.
And he comes face to face with a Lincoln that was literally stopped in the roadway.
The driver of the black Lincoln panicked and started to drive backwards.
This guy ran somebody off the road here.
That was the pivotal point of the entire pursuit.
James Webb had a homicide conviction. This person is capable of doing anything at this point.
We had 100% right to use deadly force in that circumstance, but I don't believe any police officer wants to be put in that situation. He was shouting vulgarities.
What'd he say?
It appeared that he was not all there. It's safe to say that the risk was increasing.
You want to try to avoid a confrontation as much as possible. Your best bet at that point in time was try to talk him out of the vehicle. James was reacting to me, but not in the way that I wanted to.
Want to dialogue with him. Turn off your siren.
Get out! We can help you! We can help you! We can help you! We can help you! Hey, right here, right here! Do it right now, right then! Let's talk! Let's talk!
8192, we're back northbound Gilmer. Stand by for a cross street from Fremont Center Road.
At this point, in my mind, I'm thinking, if he does this, am I going to be ready to do this? It was just this constant mental conversation as you're trying to watch what he's doing, maintain safety of the community, but also trying to play this almost chess game of like, what is this person? What's his next move going to be? What's my next move going to be?
We had officers going backwards, forwards, down towards ditches, backing up, doubling back, three-point turns. He was driving almost in circles around squad cars. And you couldn't tell, just when you think that he was going to go one direction, he would flip and go another direction. really nervous when you see him approach and slow down with other drivers. He's trying to interact with them, but you're not quite sure what his interactions or his intentions are. Does he have a weapon in his car he's going to use on that motorist? Is he looking to try to, hurt them? Does he want to get out of his vehicle and try to do a carjack on somebody else? His behavior was everything unpredictable. So how do you really react to something that is so unpredictable?
Wakanda 8192, eastbound 176 from Gilmer.
When Mr. Webb started heading back into Wakanda, we need to do something right away.
8192. We'll be entering Del Webb Boulevard at 176.
The Del Webb subdivision is a retirement community. That just made everything 10 times worse.
Which way is it from Del Webb and
Right there.
Grand Dominion?
I felt that we needed stop sticks because his driving had elevated to the next level. I'm not a huge supporter on having officers throw the stop sticks. There are way too many law enforcement officers that get killed or injured when they're deploying stop sticks.
That's down near in the southeast of
Get back
border.
inside! Get back inside!
But I was feeling we had to do something because it was out of control.
And Brian has stop six closer to the entrance. You can mix it up this way.
The inherent danger comes with the officers leaving the safety of his squad car. He's out of his vehicle. He is got the potential now to either be hit by that fleeing vehicle if he's not in a safe location.
Deep breaths, deep breaths.
His behavior of not wanting to be stopped was increasing dramatically.
Turn on to Rockwell Circle. Rockwell Circle.
There are some significantly older people that live in this neighborhood. If they're outside, if they're walking, there's just a whole host of new problems.
8192, offending vehicle back on the roadway, Canton Circle at Ogden.
Go back to the circle and go into the backyard.
Which way is it from Del Webb, east or west? Be west around the circle. Right now he's in the very southwest corner of the subdivision. Yeah, I'm gonna...
We considered him running on foot, which is why we wanted to make sure that there was a canine involved in the pursuit.
Wakanda 8192, offending vehicle traveling in reverse. Off the roadway at 3819 Canton Circle.
His vehicle finally stopped. There was some mud and he just wasn't able to go any further.
Coming by, coming by. We will have a cigarette for you!
We didn't know if James Webb was armed with a weapon.
50-70 there, what do you have a stash?
Yeah, we're gonna go get him out of the truck. Get your hands out! Get out! Get out! I just want a cigarette. I'm gonna give you a goddamn cigarette. Get your ass out! Get out of the car! Get out of the truck! Get out of the truck! Get out! I am! I am now! I am! Ow! I can't move that way! Get out! I can't move that way! Get out of the truck! I can't move like that! Come on! Get out of the truck! Easy! Come on! Okay, come on. Help me get off. Get off. Get off. Get off. Get down. Get off. Get down. Get the fuck off. Get down. You have any guns on you?
No, is that okay?
The moment I felt that we finally had the situation under control was when we were walking him up the embankment. That's when I think everybody kind of took a sigh of relief.
James, look at me. We're gonna walk over here.
So once the ambulance came, they ascertained that his dog bite needed some attention at the hospital.
The doctor found after doing a blood test from Mr. Webb that there were cannabinoids and amphetamines in his system.